Them's the one you don't fuck with, them double muzzle. Because them motherfuckers can't wait to get to Allah.
Detroit News, Monday, November 21st, 1932, page 1. Head of cult admits killing. Says unbeliever was sacrificed to the gods of his order. Wife also under arrest. The Negro leader of a strange cult has confessed that he killed an unbeliever on a rude table in his home at 1429 Dubois Street early Sunday because his gods demanded a human sacrifice. Robert Harris, head of the cult, and his wife Bertha are held on murder charges. The victim was James J. Smith, also a Negro and a roomer in the Harris home. Police found the body with a fractured skull and a silver knife in the chest in a rear room of the house Sunday afternoon. According to Harris, the victim mounted an altar in the room and stood with his arms outstretched, gazing at the ceiling. Then, a few seconds before the minute hand of the clock reached 12, Harris got his dirk out of the drawer and plunged it into Smith's heart, according to his tale. The victim's skull was then fractured by an automobile axle. Prints don't check. Harris's fingerprints today were compared by Sergeant Thomas Dwyer of the Identification Bureau with the prints found at the scene of the Evangelista slayings. Benny Evangelista, his wife, and their 4 children were slain July 3, 1929, in their home at 3586 St. Aubin Avenue with an axe. Following the comparison, Inspector John I. Navarre of the Homicide Squad said that the prints did not check. He said detectives would question Harris in connection with the Evangelista slayings, but that he was reasonably convinced that Harris had no connection with them. Evangelista was the leader of a cult, and police believed the slaying was linked in some way with his religious practices. A single fingerprint in blood, which was found on the doorknob of the Evangelista home, was the only clue the slayer left. The print has not been matched in police records. Harris told Meyer that his cult was called the Order of Islam and that he had almost 100 followers among Detroit Negroes. The body was discovered shortly after noon, Sunday, by a man whose name is not known to the police. Battles Police. A printed sentence, "The unbeliever must be stabbed through the heart," was found pasted on a sheet of paper. It apparently had been cut from a book or magazine. Harris made his confession readily, but he made a violent struggle when the police attempted to fingerprint him. The prints were obtained after 4 detectives overpowered him. Mrs. Harris substantiated her husband's statements. Several other persons were questioned and released. Several of these, police say, were members of the Order of Islam.